we're calling it escaping MAGA. We've got someone who escaped MAGA that was a veteran. He realized that the Republican Party is full of shit. They talk about how much they love the military when the only folks that get money from the military is the military industrial complex. And this guy is going to tell us how he escaped. Hold on to your jock straps for this one.
I used to be a Trump supporter. No, I never owned a red hat. I was dumb, not stupid. I bought into the propaganda and lies. Looking back, I realized I was getting sucked into a cult. How do I know? When he so proudly said he grabs women by the hoo-ha, I justified it by saying women have said much worse to me. When he made fun of a disabled reporter, I'd look you right in the eye and tell you no, we didn't. I thought we needed a businessman and not a politician. I rationalized his failures and bankruptcies as the cost of doing business when you're a maverick or a disruptor. I believed him when he said left-leaning news sources were fake news. I didn't want to accept that the furry news network is even more propaganda-driven than those on the left. I supported his rhetoric. I believed him when he said he would drain the swamp. I never realized he is the swamp. And because Democrats attacked him relentlessly, that compelled me to want to defend him. Make that make sense? I believed he would stand for all Americans and the ground on which we stand. I only wanted to read or hear information that supported what I thought of this man. I couldn't see how bigoted I was. I was intolerant of any opinion differing from my own. I couldn't see any of this. But after he lost the 2020 election, I began to notice how much of a whiny, narcissistic, petulant child he was about it. Don't ask me why, but for some reason, that is when I began to see what other people had already seen. I didn't want to believe it. How could I be so wrong? Was I really that susceptible to a cult? Apparently I was. I've been sucked into the cult of organized religion, the cult of racism, the cult of Trump. I still know people who can't leave that cult. I know people who are so invested in this that no matter how bad it gets, they're always going to believe because their pride and ego will not let them be wrong. And while it's so easy to want to blame all the craziness in this country on the people that voted for the man, I don't think that's doing any of us any good. Leaving MAGA is a real thing, and I don't think attacking or criticizing people who finally come to the light is going to do us or this country any good. Don't get me wrong, I troll MAGA every chance I get. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, and I enjoy it. Real talk, when somebody finally sees the light, as it took me a long time to do, sometimes we need to extend them just a little bit of grace and mercy.
But for him, Mel, I have no jokes. I'm not going to pick on him. I'm going to say, welcome, brother, because you somehow know that you got the courage, you got the strength to break out of that Stockholm syndrome